Good morning, students. So today we see reducible to linear form. Okay. So in the last class we have seen the linear differential equation and how to solve those linear differential equation. Now which is of the form dy by dx plus py equal to q. Next we have equations reducible to linear form. That means the given equations are not linear, that is they are not in the form of dy by dx plus py equal to q. Okay, so they are in the form of this equation. Okay, so this is known as dy by dx plus py, which is equal to q into y raised to n. Okay, q into y raised to n. So because of this term y raised to n, so this becomes what? This is not a linear equation. This is not a linear equation because y raised to n is multiplied with q. So therefore it is not a linear equation. Okay, now in this case, to solve this type of equation, what we do here, again here the p and q are functions of x. Okay, p and q are functions of x, and this equation is called as Bernoulli equation. Okay, this equation is known as Bernoulli equation. So that means it is of the form dy by dx plus py equal to q into y raised to n. Q into y raised to n. So now to solve these equations, what we do, we divide this whole equation by y raised to n, by this term y raised to n. Okay, so then this gives, on dividing the first term, when we divide, this gives 1 by y raised to n dy by dx. Okay, or 1 by y raised to n can also be written as y raised to minus n dy by dx, plus again we divide the second term by y raised to n. Here this is y raised to n, so it gives p into y raised to 1 minus n. Okay, and is equal to, so this y raised to n get cancelled and it gives q. Okay, now this takes the form. Okay, next is we make a substitution, put y raised to 1 minus n is equal to v. Put y raised to 1 minus n is equal to v. Now which implies, on differentiating both, so 1 minus n into y raised to minus n, so apply x raised to n formula. So differentiation of x raised to n is n into x raised to n minus 1. In the same way here we differentiate this, so n into x raised to n minus 1, so here 1 minus n into y raised to 1 minus n minus 1, so minus 1 plus 1 get cancelled and it gives y raised to minus n, into, again by applying chain rule, differentiation of y dy by dx, which is equal to, now this is equal to v, again differentiate this, this is dv by dx. Okay, so what we did, we substituted y raised to 1 minus n as v, then differentiate both, so here it is of the form x raised to n and its differentiation is n into x raised to n minus 1. Okay, into, by applying chain rule, differentiation of y dy by dx is equal to, this is v, means dv by dx. So which gives, from this equation, y raised to minus n dy by dx is equal to, then this comes in the denominator, 1 by 1 minus n into dv by dx. Okay, so now substitute this value in this equation. Okay, here, and then y raised to 1 minus n as v here. Okay, now this takes the form 1 by 1 minus n dv by dx plus p into y raised to 1 minus n as v, that is v, and this y raised to minus n dy by dx is equal to what? 1 divided by 1 minus n dv by dx, and we have written here this is equal to q as it is. So now this can be written as, again cross multiplying with 1 minus n, so it gives dv by dx plus p into 1 minus n into v, which is equal to q into 1 minus n, multiplying throughout by 1 minus n. So here 1 minus n get cancelled, here 1 minus n is multiplied, and here also 1 minus n is multiplied. Now this is of the form dy by dx plus py equal to q. Okay, only only difference is that we have, in place of y we have v, in place of y we have v. So that is dv by dx plus p into v is equal to q. So this is a linear equation. Now apply the linear equation method we solved in the last class. So by finding the integrating factor, find the p value, then find the integrating factor, integrate p dx, find the integrating factor, then applying the method, that is y into integrating factor equal to integration of q into integrating factor dx plus c, that method. Okay, so now this is the general procedure for solving a equation reducible to linear equation. Okay, so now we see some problems how they have solved. So now here first one is solve x dy by dx plus 1 minus x into y equal to x square y square. Now in this case the given equation can be written as already told by the method, divide the whole equation by y square, divide the whole equation by, here x is also multiplied, so take x also. Okay, first take y square, here y square, then here one x is there, so take both x and y square, so divide the whole equation by xy square, then it gives x get cancelled. Okay, then and then it becomes y raised to minus 2 dy by dx plus here also 1 minus x divided by x, and when you divide this by y square, y get cancelled, so 1 by y is equal to x. Okay, so here what we have did, here dividing this whole equation by x into y square, so x gets cancelled and it becomes y raised to minus 2 dy by dx plus when you divide this whole by xy square, again y cancels and in the denominator xy remains, which is equal to, here y square get cancelled, it is equal to x. So okay, so now here put 1 by y is equal to v. Okay, put 1 by y is equal to v here. Now here how many it is, so here it is y raised to 2, y raised to minus 2 means it is 1 by y square. Okay, so when 1 by y square is there, then you have to decrease one power. Okay, so 1 by y square means when you decrease one power by, it gives 1 by y. Okay, it is, here it is 1 by y square. Now decrease the power by 1, then it becomes 1 by y, so that you have to substitute here. Put 1 by y is equal to v, put 1 by y is equal to v, then differentiating, which gives minus 1 by y square dy by dx equal to dv by dx, which implies, take this in the numerator, y raised to minus 2 dy by dx is equal to, this minus is multiplied here, minus dv by dx. Okay, now thus the given equation becomes, now here substitute this value, that is y raised to minus 2 dy by dx is equal to minus dv by dx. Okay, so now this value here, right, and then 1 by y is equal to v, so here, correct. So then this gives minus dv by dx, then minus this 1 minus x by x as it is, then this 1 by y is nothing but what, v, so this is equal to v is equal to, now here it is x, so what I did, I have taken minus common and I multiplied here, it is minus, therefore it is minus x. Here also it will come minus. Okay, and in this it is plus, so I have taken minus common and multiplied here, which gives, therefore it gives minus x here, that's all. So now here apply the linear equation method, compare this equation with standard equation, and you will get p is equal to minus 1 minus x by x. Okay, p is equal to, and q is equal to minus x. Okay, q is equal to minus x you will get. Now integrate p dx, so integration of 1 minus 1 by x, so just split this a plus b by c is a by c plus b by c, so 1 minus 1 by x dx. Now integration of 1 is x, minus integration of 1 by x is log x. Okay, so this is integration of p dx you will get. Next integrating factor is e raised to integration of p dx, which is equal to e raised to x minus log x. Again this can be written as e raised to x into e raised to minus log x by using properties of indices. Now this is equal to e raised to x, okay, and this here, this is m log n, so log x to the power minus 1. So here this base e and this e will get cancelled, and it is x raised to minus 1, or it is 1 by x, this e raised to x. So e raised to x by 1 by x you will get as an integrating factor. Now solution is now see here in this equation we have converted all y in terms of this v. Now this is our linear equation, right? In place of y we have v here. So therefore in the solution also what we do, v into integrating factor. So v into integrating factor is 1 by x e raised to x equal to minus integration of q means minus x, into again integrating factor, that is 1 by x e raised to x dx plus c. Okay, like that we will get. Then again this gives v into e raised to x by x, which is equal to x get cancelled here, and here minus integration of e raised to x is e raised to x only plus c. Okay, so now what is v? What is v? Now resubstitute the value of v. Now we have taken 1 by y as v, so v means 1 by y. So here v is 1 by y e raised to x by x, then put this here plus e raised to x is equal to c. Okay, so therefore this is the solution of the given problem. Similarly we solve another problem, that is here solve dy by dx plus y divided by x minus 1 is equal to x into y raised to 1 by 3, y raised to, it is 1 by 3, okay, y raised to 1 by 3. So now here dividing the whole equation by y raised to 1 by 3 gives 1 divided by y raised to 1 by 3 dy by dx plus 1 divided by x minus 1 into y. So now here when you divide this equation, whole equation, by y raised to 1 by 3, this comes in the numerator, then it becomes y raised to 1 minus 1 by 3, right? Already one y is already there here, okay. Then when you divide this whole by y raised to 1 by 3, so this is 1 by y raised to 1 by 3 dy by dx, then 1 by x minus 1 divided by y raised to 1 by 3, and we have y in numerator. So take this y raised to 1 by 3 in the numerator, so it becomes y raised to 1 minus 1 by 3. So 1 minus 1 by 3 is 3 is LCM, and you get 2 by 3. So this is y raised to 2 by 3 is equal to x. Now here, as I already told, you have to decrease the power by 1. So therefore this gives, here we have y raised to 1 by 3. When you decrease the power by 1, it gives y raised to 2 by 3. So put y raised to 2 by 3 is equal to v. Now differentiating both the sides, 2 by 3, y raised to 2 by 3 minus 1 is minus 1 by 3. Next again differentiate y dy by dx equal to dv by dx, which implies minus 1 divided by y raised to 1 by 3, here this is, bring this in the denominator, 1 divided by y raised to 1 by 3 dy by dx equal to, this comes in the cross multiplied, 3 by 2 dv by dx. Okay, now again substitute this value, okay, this value here, right, and this value y raised to 2 by 3 here, so that this gives this is equal to 3 by 2 dv by dx plus this 1 by x minus 1 as it is, y raised to 2 by 3 is equal to v, so this is v equal to x. Okay, so then now we want only dv by dx, so divide throughout by 3 by 2. So 3 by 2 get cancelled, dv by dx plus, so when you divide by 3 by 2, then it takes reverse, the 2 by 3 divided by x minus 1 into v, again it gives 2 by 3 x. Now you again find p value is 2 by 3 x minus 1, then q is 2 by 3 x. Next integration of p dx So 2 by 3 integration of 1 by x minus 1 dx. So 2 by 3. So it's nothing but log x minus 1. Now integrating factor is e raised to integration of p dx. E raised to integration of p dx is 2 by 3 log x minus 1. Substitute. Then simplify this, use x minus 1 whole raised to 2 by 3. So therefore the solution is v into x minus 1 whole raised to 2 by 3, which is equal to integration of q. Q means 2 by 3 x, 2 by 3 x into integrating factor is x minus 1 whole raised to 2 by 3. Okay, now integrating by parts, which is equal to 2 by 3 constant, take that out, then take this as first function x. Now integrate the second function. So here it is of the form x raised to n. So integration of x raised to n is x raised to n plus 1 by n plus 1. So 2 by 3 x raised to x minus 1 raised to 2 by 3 plus 1 is 5 by 3. 5 by 3 divided by 5 by 3. So that 5 by 3 comes in the numerator and it gives 3 by 5. So 3 by 5 into x minus 1 whole raised to 5 by 3 minus integration of this term 3 by 5 into x minus 1 whole raised to 5 by 3 dx, okay, into differentiation of this x, that is dx, plus constant, that is c. Next simplify this term, okay, and you will get this one, okay, and after that put v is equal to 1 by y, sorry, put v is equal to y raised to 2 by 3, because here we have taken y raised to 2 by 3 is equal to v, okay. So now resubstitute the value of v. So here v means y raised to 2 by 3 into x minus 1 raised to 2 by 3 is equal to, now whatever the simplified you have here, simplified here, that is right here, okay. So then this gives the solution of the given problem, okay. So with this I conclude this session and I'll continue in the next class, okay. Thank you.